Ew. What up, though, man? It's your boy Buckets, aka I get to the basket when I want, aka the three is cash, aka I'm the number one Knicks fan, man. Never seen on the planet. It's like, nah, let me stop, man. Some of these clips I've been seeing, Knick fans, Knick fans, whoa. Some of these Knick fans are a whole nother level, man. I ain't there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm knowledgeable and I'm just as passionate, but not like them. You know, we won't see buckets jumping off billboards. You feel me? Nope, not gonna happen. You won't see buckets out there trampling J.R. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. They want to help bro up, man. Bro was just inside, bro. JR had the spliffy. He ain't let the spliffy go though. You saw that, right? He had it lit. They straight mobbed him, yo. But yeah, man, it's your boy Buckets, man. This is Knicks. You know what I'm saying? The recap of game one, man. Game one. Y'all ain't hear from me probably since game 5. I didn't even, I deemed it unnecessary to cover game 6 of the first round, Knicks versus the Hawks. However, that series, hey, I'll admit, I was ready to throw Mike Brown in the trash after game 3. I was finito. Finito. I couldn't understand how somebody getting paid millions of dollars, sat down on the bench with Popovich. You know what I'm saying? You on the bench with Steve Kerr, and you could fumble or turn over those last 2 sequences on offensive D. And you see, I'm still befuddled about that. Like I couldn't believe that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like we should have swept Atlanta. Period. Lost 2 games by 1 point. However, I want to say that that was embarrassing for the whole entire franchise. You had Hawks fans catching some life off a game 3 win, and now you know what I'm saying. It turned up. You seen Jalen Brunson shoot an air bizzle down the stretch in the clutch play of the year. It don't happen, bro. So it gave them some life. They got confident real quick. But what it did for us, the Knickerbockers, it's like you know what I'm saying? That V8 started the engine, baby. That was the little that the Knicks needed. And I want to say we ain't even coasting no more. You know what I'm saying? JB was like, one of the reporters asked him, yo, you think y'all peaked? JB, I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Captain, man. Captain Clutch. JB is good for New York, man. He has the wherewithal. He has the resolve to handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? And it was cats. I was disappointed in JB in the game 3, but I wasn't ready to throw him out. Stephen A. and all the other, man. He was ready to cancel Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I mean, look, talent for talent. Anyway, let's fast spin that dial forward because that was a total shellacking, belt to ass, just a pure beatdown, bro. How about that game 6? She carried over into game with on 137-98. Now this series right here, quite frankly, just because the Knicks history, I'm not gonna say we're gonna sweep them. But the eye test, bro, from game 5, 6, and now game 1. The eye test with these Knicks, bro. Man, we clicking. We got Mikal back. You know what I mean? Mr. 4-5 picks himself is back in the Grizzle. You know, in the passing lanes, like, deflections, you know what I'm saying? Everything. You know, OG, hands down right now, is MVP of our squad. Cat playing within himself, you know, not even really being pressured to score. He's giving us complimentary joints. He's cleaning the glass, calling Windex, you know what I'm saying? Cleaning the glass, easy. You know what I'm saying? And he's dropping down. Like I said, Cappy, you know what I'm saying? You know? What's that? 137. I gotta pull out my calculator to add this up. 137 minus 98. 39 points in a playoff game 1. Look at game 1 in Minnesota, out there in San Antonio. Minnesota won by 2. The competitive game. This wasn't even competitive. It was over in the second quarter. Really, it was over. Look, Jalen Brunson has one of the best game management. What is that even called? The game manager. He's one of the best game managers I ever seen. So coming back against him, man, buckle up, baby. Because that guy can get a bucket. So if we want to match buckets and we up 15, cool. OG might get his thug you out, get a steal. You know what I'm saying? And let's go back. Look, I'm from Jersey. I spent a lot of time in South Jersey. So I spent a lot of time in North Philly, Temple area. Big ups to my brethren, Will Bones, getting his PhD over there at Temple. So I spent a lot of time back and forth to Betsy Ross and what's the other one? The Ben Franklin Bridge. You know what I mean? So I rocks with Philly, hard body, 5 spot, all of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my homies I went to Delaware State University with. It's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Jokers came in with the not the Gumbies, the little round fro, the round flat top. Like that was new. They joints, our shit was topped off like a triangle. They shit was like this hat. Whoosh. But anyway, they had their own flavor, man. That's when you started learning, you know what I'm saying? Delaware had their own flavor. They kind of, you know what I'm saying, carried mock. I ain't gonna say mock. They had their own little one too, but they was really, feeding off of Philly. South Jersey pretty much feeded off of Philly. You know what I mean? Yeah, Philly had their own thing. The John, the Bull, you know what I'm saying? They had their own slang, you know what I'm saying? Which is slick. A lot of them cats can box. And they hoopers, man. You know what I mean? So big up to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they ain't gonna take this too personal. But I will say this. They're, in my opinion, way bigger Eagles fans than they are Sixers fans. Like, I think, and this is my next topic, is Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid and Jokers is tired of him in the process, and he crying, he mucking the game up. He a vet now, bro. You should know how to shut up. He trying to tell Philly fans, don't sell your tickets. Bro, it's game 1. We don't go to Philly to game 3. Could somebody get this man a schedule? What you worry about game 3 for? You should be worried about game 1. You're gonna be down 2-0. By the time you get with that, now you're back against the wall. You ain't got no stomach right now. You on 1.5, a half a knee. You know what I mean? Shut your mouth. Shut up. Somebody tell him to shut up. Like you not doing good. Big up to the Knicks PR. If you notice, none of the Knicks is feeding in to the jargon. Is you think Joel Embiid is? Ask Mitch. Ask Mitch of all people before the series start. Do he think Joel Embiid is a dirty player. Come on, man. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see Joel Embiid is dirty. He did a couple dirty moves. And again, Karl-Anthony's blue bomb. You see the arm push. You can see Karl-Anthony Town back going a little bit. They ain't call it though. He got away with a lot of little dumbness like that, man. He's dirty and he's a crybaby, man. He could bait. He bait good fouls. Then he said, "Oh, to all the Philly fans, don't sell your tickets. I got you." If I'm a Philly fan, yo, put that in writing, fam. What you mean you got me? It's a hot ticket. This joker coming from Brooklyn, he want to pay me 2 stacks for this ticket. I'm getting it up. I'm gonna watch it on my big screen. You feel me? On my flat TV, whatever the case. I'm go right there to the bar and spend this man money. Like, how you telling grown people what to do with their money? And then you gonna fake a jack. Tell me I got you. Let's see that in writing, yo. How you got them? Flip side, the ticket can't stop. Knick fans is like man. Knick fans is on a whole nother level, bro. Man, it's exciting to watch these people, man. They just insane. You saw what they did to J.R. Swish, but hold on. I'm not done with Embiid. I'm not done with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep that score up there. I should put it on. Let me put it on the ticker. Let's let it scroll across. Where is that? Let's go. Let's put him on the ticker. Nah. Yeah, right here. Save. I want that to keep going. Yeah. Yeah. 39 points. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yo. So first, that's his first mess up right there. Then he gonna say he think when Mikal Bridges, he trying to set a screen, big boy. You a big guy. And you want Mikal now to what? To pamper you? No, he gonna try to go through you. You setting dirty screens. You know what I mean? He went through you and you see, oh, yeah, that's what you think is going to happen. You just had surgery. It's grown ass, high level athletes trying to get a chip. Nobody worry about your stomach. You know what I mean? Go sit down somewhere, man. Tired of him. Let's sweep these guys, yo. Y'all too slow overall. Only you got, VJ and Max. I like Maxey. I like VJ. Paul is washed, y'all. Nobody want to say it out loud. He still got his little smooth moves, a little behind the back, and it looked nice. It really do. But can we count on Paul? Let's be real. Let's be real. What you think Paul gonna give you 30? Days, those days been gone, son. Maxie can give you 30. That's it. Maybe MB can give you a hobbling, non-effective 30. A non-effective 30. It's just like what he had last night, 14 or something like that. You know what I mean? Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, Knicks. Bo, back to Knicks PR. They asked Mitch of all people, do you think Joel Embiid is a dirty player? Mitch says, no, I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? Then they asked him, he was like, man, that was last season. I don't live in the past. Come on, son. He played in the rest of that game. I don't know what game that was in Philly or whatever, but he was inoperable for the Indiana series after we washed up the Sixers. What was that? It was a couple years ago now. You know what I mean? They didn't even make the playoffs last year because Embiid and his injuries. It's like how long? Embiid, y'all should have kept Jimmy buckets. You ran Harden out of Harden is washed too. You know what I'm saying? Harden, PG. I like PG's game. Don't get me wrong. He dumb smooth. And he looked real effortlessly and he puts in a nice effort on defense. But yeah, he's in these it's over, man. It's young boy. OG can't hold OG. You see him bully ball P? Get out of here, young boy. I mean, old head. Unk. He unk out there, man. PG unk. He need to sit down with Larry. Go call play call. And then they got Quentin Grimes on the bench. Yo, cute. I used to like Grimy, man. But Grimy come out with the cop mustache. Yo, that's joint too thick, bro. Ain't nobody talking to him. Like, come on, QG. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't enough. The Dominic Barlow cat. I'm just saying, we ready. It's our year, man. It's all year. Last thing on Embiid is what he said. What he said. Oh, JB flopping. Oh, like, yo, win the game. Win the game, fam. Win the game. Stop worrying about your fans. Your fans can't put the ball in the basket for you. Your fans can't play defense. You know what I mean? And your fans can't. They ain't the reason why y'all gonna lose. All right? So you already got a premeditated cop out. Oh, this is like MSG East. Yeah, but we support our squad. And then, you know what I'm saying? Tickets at MSG is insane. So Atlanta, wherever on the East Coast, who it might be next, Cleveland or Detroit. Now Detroit, they ain't letting the Knicks in there. I don't know. I can't say I stop stuff for law. I ain't gonna say that. Big fans get into it. They ready. They ready. Cleveland, I don't know. I seen a chink in Detroit's armor against Orlando. Orlando would have had Franz Wagner boys. One of Franz. I think they would have got that series. I think they and then they let go of Jamal Mosley. Like what y'all want to? It's hard. NBA man, it's tough, man. Hey, tomorrow Mike Brizown. If he don't get to the finals, it's a rizap for him. It's like, but I don't know. We'll see how he do with Philly. You know, a sweep would be impressive. Um, well, I would love to see if the Knicks can maintain this level of efficiency and the defensive tenacity is it's at an elite level, y'all. Really, to the only team I'm seeing that could beat us is OKC. And if they weapons ain't firing like that, then we got wing stoppers in full effect. Mikal, 7.5 foot wingspan. OG, same thing. OG dunking. Ah, like, ah. Yo, look, man. We looking good, man. Big ups. Big ups to Leon. Let's big ups to Leon and Worldwide West them. You know what I mean? For staying, I love the fact that Leon don't be in the, limelight and he ain't taking no interviews and all of that. He just putting the work out there. You know what I mean? We got orange and blue caps. Word. Like Leon working. You know? That's all I got, man. Big up to my man E. Coleman, man, sleep. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all my man Weeze, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take it personal, fam. It's our time right here, man. Y'all had Eagles Super Bowls or whatever, man. Get out the way, yo. Gilly the kid, get out the way. This is next year, right here, 2026, man. 2026. Yup. Yup. And a bench mob. Bench mob sick. Sick. We good, man. We got bases covered, man. Big shout out to This Is Knicks, man, and all Knick Nation, man. You know what I'm saying? We in there hanging there. Be patient, man. We check y'all out tomorrow, man. In the Garden, baby. In the Garden. Let's go.